I think in the future, if obviously these problems will arise because, you know, I'm just living a normal life and you have your ups and downs, and instead of turning to food, I'm going to have to find something else to do, and I think I'm just going to have to do a lot of thinking on how I can deal with things without using food.
I think Louise has finally realised one of her major issues, and that is the link between her emotions and her eating habits. This connection has now got to be broken if she's ever going to lose any weight and lead a healthier lifestyle. So Louise, I want to show you something now as a sort of bit of an extra medical warning. This is a film that's been made specifically for you. It's not a generic film. They know about you. They want to tell you something. They want to help you.
Hi, I'm Lori. I'm 30 stone, and this is my story. My weight actually started escalating when I got married the first time. I probably went from 21 stone to 30 stone in just under a year, which is a significant jump. I regret that I gave up, that I haven't retrained myself to eat properly. I would give anything to have a different life than what I have right now. When I'm showering, I have to watch special attention, like behind my knees, under my breasts, definitely under the apron of fat. And in the genital area, it's hard to keep clean, and I have to take extra special care. I can't stand for significant periods of time, so anything more than a couple of minutes and I need to sit down. And to ease the time in the kitchen, we'll use the chair to do dishes, or sitting at the stove. I like to use it while I'm waiting for the microwave. Louise, don't give up. Take care of your weight now if you can. Don't wait 20 years down the line and lose 20 years of your life when you can be living it to the fullest now. There's so many things, if I could go back, I would redo, and you've got a chance to change it now, so do it.
What shocked you the most about that video?
It's shocking that, you know, that she is that size and I feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for me because I'm doing something about it.
Why has this happened?
I think this has happened because I've sort of, I don't know, I've just sort of been living in like a fuzzy little world where I haven't really understood why I'm eating. I'm just eating and I'm blocking everything out. So now I'm just going to have to rethink a few things and think, oh, when I do feel like that, what can I do instead of eating? I need to try and learn how to deal with the feeling instead of eating it away.
Coming up, Louise struggles with exercise.
Throw the set, just set it back. Ah! Yeah, you got to go and win it back now.
Fallen over. And our anorexics struggle with the task of making and eating pizza. Superskinny meal skipper Carly and Supersize convenience food addict Louise have swapped diets in a bid to get them to face up to their terrible attitudes to food. It's day 3 in the feeding clinic, and for dinner tonight, Louise once again nibbles on half a packet of noodles. And for Carly, it's a supersized Chinese takeaway.
Last bit of my noodles.
I'm probably like fighting this now as to whether to put my knife and fork down or not.
Got room for a little bit more if I was eating?
Yeah. I could, I know I could eat more, and I could, like not, probably I couldn't finish it, but...
What is it that stops you?
Because I don't know.
As soon as Louise finished, that was it. I was ready to finish and I felt full. And when I think about it, that's what I do at home. As soon as my boyfriend finishes, then I finish as well. just doing that today with somebody completely different has really made me realise that actually something's going on there.
These food issues of Carly's are worrying, and Dr. Jessen wants to tackle her inability to finish a meal once her diet swap partner has cleared her plate.
I know you sort of have issues with not being able to eat alone. Tell me about that.
I don't know where it's come from, but just it's kind of made it more obvious coming here, and Louise obviously not having anything on her plate, so she's finishing really, really quickly. And then I'm asking her just to slow down just so I can maybe finish either at the same time as her or before her.
That concerns me because that's a tendency that some anorexics have. They can't be watched eating.
Yeah.
It makes them very uncomfortable, and it's sort of because the focus is all on their food and they feel like they must have eaten more than everyone else because they're still eating and no one else is, and therefore they're going to get fat. It's a control issue that you need to crack.
Okay.
You do. You need to try and get over it because you know full well that you're not actually eating too much. You've been eating far, far too little.
Yeah.
I want Carly to realise that her diet has some dangerous health implications, and that this cycle of her being unable to eat on her own and always stopping when others have finished their meal has just got to be broken. For the rest of this week, I want to focus on getting her to finish an entire meal so that she can learn that she really can eat more.
It's day 4 in the feeding clinic, and a new dawn brings with it an air of positivity.
I'm feeling okay this morning. I thought I'd feel really hungry, but I'm feeling quite positive, and the hunger isn't getting to me as much as what I thought it'd be.
Morning.
Morning. I was a bit engrossed in cutting the bagel.
At last, Supersize Louise is sitting down to a decent breakfast of cereal with skim milk, and Superskinny Carly's facing an egg and bacon bagel.
You feeling hungry?
I am actually, really hungry.
So far, Louise and Carly have barely eaten a meal. Could this be the end of the girls' hunger strike?
You know what, I forgot how nice cereal was. Finished. I think it's the first time you've actually finished a full meal, which is quite good.
Later that day, the girls take time to talk about their issues with exercise, and Louise seems to have her excuses for avoiding the gym already prepared.
When I'm sat in and I'm like, oh, I've got to get my stuff ready, I've got to do this, then I've got to get in the car, I've got to get there. And it's even, I've got like exercise stuff at home and that, but it's like moving the table, getting it out the cupboard, and it's like, oh, you know, it's having the motivation to think, right, I'm going to do that. It's just getting over that initial, like, first week or two.
You've got to break the barrier.
I know, and I think that is what stops me, that barrier, but I think, no, I'm going to do it.
While Carly is active with her busy working life and used to dance throughout her teenage years, Louise lazes around the house on the sofa, but she used to be the captain of her school football team. So maybe a kickabout could see the end of the excuses.
I do not want to do it.
It'll be good for you though, trust me.
No, I know, but it's like, I don't know what I'll benefit out of this, so I really do not want to do it.
The start of the exercise.
No, but this is not a start for me, this is like...
Imagine when you come out of this and people are going to be like, yeah,
no, but if I was slimmer and I wasn't as big and I wouldn't... It's like, I'm nearly out of breath now and I've only walked from there.
Tonight, the girls are joining a women's professional football team for a training session.
Oh, yes! Well done.
After a warm-up,
What was it? I wasn't paying attention.
Louise overcomes her initial hang-ups about taking part.
Control, that's it. Just set it back. Yeah, you got to go and win it.
I'm going to end up falling over. I think if it was slimmer and I lose all my weight, I think if I got confidence back, I probably could come and do something like this as an activity.
That's it. Come back, go back to the keeper. Back to the keeper. Good.
I'm going to get my fat backside down that gym. That is what I'm doing when I go back home.
7 weeks ago, Ashley, Morag, Roz and Fiona embarked on a course of therapy to tackle their eating disorder, anorexia nervosa.